Alright guys, it's Crushing Plastic out here for you with some more disc reviews. Today we got 3 molds to test out. Got the Active Line Basic Plastic Shogun, Evolution Line Soft Exo Logic, and the Evolution Line Neo Mutant. Quickly, just about the first impressions and hand feel. So the Shogun is a deep putter, kind of like a P2, like they are deep, or I would say I compared it to a Wizard, and the feel and the rim is not all that different compared to, for example, a Link. It feels like it's a beefed up Link, so it's taller, but otherwise the shape is pretty similar, with a good medium-sized rim on it. And the numbers, it has a glide of 4, which is maybe a little bit surprising if you think about the shape, but we'll see if that holds true. About the Logic, it's probably one of the best feeling discs I've ever held. I mean, it feels instantly at home in your hand. Very comfortable rounded rim, not too shallow, not too deep, and the grip is superb on the Soft Exo. So really looking forward to throwing this. So it's a little bit faster than a Link, but it's got the same numbers as the Sensei, and I've had the old, the first Guardian Lions, and it feels quite a bit the same. I'm not sure if I would be able to pick it out in a blind test from each other, but really looking forward to throwing this disc. And lastly, the Mutant also feels great in the hand, but in a different way. If you look at the rim, you know instantly what it's going to do. So speed of 5, not too much glide, no turn, and big fade of 4. So it should be excellent approach and short drive disc where you need to something to go in a hyzer in a hurry, whether backhand or forehand, or if you need to flex something. A lot of the time I see people talking about the super overstable discs, like do you have the arm for it? But I don't think you need a big arm to throw technical flex shots. I throw them quite a lot with forehand, and you just need a super overstable disc for that. And sometimes it's good to have a super overstable slower disc for that shot. So let's see how they work out.
I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Silly my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me. Yeah, wait, I think I'll last a bit longer. Find another reason to breathe this air, and that we made for ourselves. This won't be the last time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist.
Okay, so quick recap. I just have to mention, when I was done throwing the test shots, this really young kid stepped up and threw his first hole-in-one. I mean, it's a short hole, he was throwing a turn, but I mean, you do what you gotta do to get it in there, and I'm still kind of pumped on his energy. Like, he couldn't believe it, and he was all over the place. So good on him. So to start, the Shogun, I would say it lives up to its numbers, so it's pretty stable, especially now when it's new. I don't know how fast it's gonna beat in with the base plastic, but still pretty overstable. But the glide gives it good distance to keep going, so it's not gonna hit the ground anytime soon. I think I was overshooting the Logic with it quite many times. So I would say 9 out of 10, really good disc, and we'll see what happens and what kind. It might be in premium plastic, it could be really overstable or just more durable. But I like the flight pattern, so be on the lookout for this 25th of May, Tuesday. Then the other two, really fell in love with the Logic, like I said, from the first time I grabbed hold of it. Most comfortable like ever, and it throws like a dream. It's more neutral than I would say even the Link, and the speed gives it good range, so I was like getting all the distance that I needed on several holes where I kind of felt at the throw that, okay, like I throw the Link around here a lot and I felt like, okay, that's not gonna get there, but this thing got there always. Like, and on putts also, like when I felt I should have put a little bit more on that, still fought its way all the way there. So I would say 10 out of 10, really good disc, and I don't know if I'm gonna have to change my stacks of Links to stacks of Logic. I don't know. Amazing disc so far. And then the Mutant, you really know what it's going to do, and it's going to do it well. So super overstable, good forehand, backhand, anything with the hyzer. If you want to have it fly straight, even for a little bit, you have to put really good power on it, or just a little bit flex to keep it going, and it will flex out of steep angles too. So this is an instant bag disc. I never really clicked with the MD5. Felt, I don't know, was it the plastic, was it the little bit of dome that you can feel on it, or what, but feel like this is a little bit stiffer, and even though it's got this much of like the smallest dome you could ever think, it's not gonna, like, you don't feel it because it's that way all the way to the center. So really good disc, and you can trust this already on the first round. Right now there's no set date for these Evolution line discs yet, but when there is one, try and stay awake for that drop, because these are super good discs.